Hey, let's check it out right with
Last will.
The Suki.
The Jade!
That was a slight pause, but I'll forgive it. And we're continuing our playthrough of Monster Hunter Rise. I can see you went after Bashadin like a house on fire.
The house was not on fire. The fire's in the house. Look behind you.
You were the house. You were the fire.
Looks really cool.
Yeah, Bashadin's armor is like quite gorgeous.
Thank you. Oh, and William, I see you've been playing with Kesu.
Bad choice of words. We want...
Yeah. So what are we gonna kill this time?
Alright, so our choices are... Banana Croc. The Mud Train himself, Baroth, Volvidon, and Basarios. We only need to kill...
Just everyone else. Let's go Volvidon.
Well, we have one vote for Volvidon. Anyone else?
2.
Alright, so Volvidon.
It's up because we've already we already versed one of them.
Huh? Oh,
No, we-
Mud Train.
Yeah, the
Baroth. We versed him in
Well,
well.
that still leaves Banana Croc and Basarios, so what's your reasoning to get out of that one?
Reasoning? I'm just saying that's one that we don't have to, what we've already done. The other two we haven't. I just wanted Valvion because why the hell not?
Volvidon.
Join the bloody quest.
Well, I'm getting medical. I'm eating.
You're supposed to join the quest, then eat.
I
Why
can
not
do it which
both?
way I want.
Well, it makes things go faster because that way when you're finished, you can just set ready up.
Ah yes, quiet.
I'm ordering food!
And I'm before every one of yous.
Yes, because you're an idiot that didn't join the quest before eating.
Yeah, I'm ready up for yous.
Because you're an idiot that didn't
Just
join
saying
the
a
quest.
show off.
Exactly. You can't talk because we joined the quest then ate. You ate then joined the quest, so you can't say shit. So sit there and shut up.
Oh, that's it.
Well, he can't. He's already eaten.
You can sit without eating. It's not like a golden rule.
Do you have...
Actually,
Oh wait, yeah,
actually-
you have a tail on.
I can't sit because I've readied up already, so I can like just stand around.
Actually, there's a gesture pack now that allows you to sit.
Regrets?
Yes.
Cool.
It's not a actual animation one. It's literally just you're standing and then you're sitting.
Let's go!
Because it's not like World. We can't have animated gestures anymore, except for a kiss.
Austere mountains, devoid of reason and laws. A rounded mass descends, made of fangs and claws. Tumbling, closer and closer. And when it unfurls, your time will be over.
And like one other. It's really weird.
Give it time. They're getting a Master Rank update.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
I'm excited for it.
You know what's really funny?
Kill us.
I really want to make us like, if I could find someone like someone who could do the music for it. I actually I'll change it. I want to make a like song parody for Rise, because I want to use a song parody for Rise and Sunbreak using the Wellman.
Interested.
Like, cause I could think of some lyrics quite easily. It's just that I need someone that could do the music for me.
Oh, can we give an example?
Of what?
Sleepy Toad.
I don't have an example of Sleepy Toad.
No.
I want an example of the lyrics.
Oh,
You said it'd be easy.
yeah. I didn't say I thought of them already. You'd have to give me a few moments to think of something, for God's sakes. Oh, actually, before even that reminds me of something. I was going to explain to William before we like fully got into position. The previous conversation we had about Taco Bell. For those that go back and watch the original Demolition Man, it's a great movie and it's like very old, like very old by today's standards. But the one of the many good things, funny things about it is if you go back and watch a version today, watch it carefully, because like a 3/4 of the way through the movie, there is a point where he rescues the character everyone knows is the bad guy, but he rescues him from Wesley Snipes' character, and then he's like, "I'd like to reward you. Would you come? I would like you to accompany me to Pizza Hut." Now, the thing is though, he says like you hear in the voice line he's saying Pizza Hut, but that's not what he's actually saying. If you watch his lips, it doesn't work at all. Because in the original version, he actually says Taco Bell. Because the original versions of the movie had it where, like, because in that world, Taco Bell kind of like becomes the #1 fast like food chain conglomerate. So every food industry is just called Taco Bell, and that literally it's like when it comes in later versions of the movie. They dubbed over it with an extra voice line, where instead of saying Taco Bell, I don't know why, I haven't looked up why, but instead of saying Taco Bell, he says Pizza Hut, and every time a character in the movie now says Pizza Hut, it's like you actually look at their voice, like their lips, and they're actually saying Taco Bell. They didn't like redo the scenes or anything, they just left the scenes with them saying Taco Bell in, and then just thought, let's just voice dub over Pizza Hut, but leave the characters on screen so everyone can see it doesn't match.
You get there, William?
Yes.
That's it.
So yeah, that's like it's an interesting little tidbit and something you wouldn't notice, because like it's a good movie and I do enjoy watching it. It's like just something that I couldn't let go simply because it's not like you could somewhat mistake it. It looks so out of place, it's just funny. You hear him saying Pizza Hut, but his lips just like don't even look like he's saying it. It looks like a really bad dub over.
I never liked fighting this guy.
Why?
I love it.
What's wrong with
Because he's dodgy when he rolls. He paralyzes. His tongue has more range than it has any right to.
He's an anteater armadillo bear.
Armadillo.
Still, its tongue's like 3 times the length of its body.
Like Pookie.
That's how it's
I-
supposed to be.
Yeah, I direct you back to the fact that it's part anteater.
I'm pretty sure anteaters have tongues that are not 3 times the length of their body.
Actually, they do.
They do. Their tongues are designed to literally like go into the inner workings of ant farms, and get to places where normally creatures couldn't. So they actually do have extremely long tongues, which is why this guy has an extremely long tongue.
Yeah, extremely long is extremely long, but not 3 times the length of one's body. That's too long.
again, yes, anteaters do.
We will look about anteaters after the match.
Why is it like that we have to search up a random ass fact about anteaters?
Well, I'll be the one to look it up, okay? Okay.
Welcome to the void, everyone.
Yeah, yeah, it's like our conversations always leads to the weirdest questions that no one asks for, no one wants answered.
No one
but
answers, and it's never about the game we're playing. Okay, Sleepy Frog or Toad.
Actually, yeah, that's actually true. Most of our conversations usually involve nothing about the game we're playing.
So, who wants it? Or should I get it?
Go get
Alright, I didn't bring bombs.
Okay, I got it. Well, hopefully
Little
I got it.
bastard.
Got it! Have a privileges! Or is that
Poison Toad down?
I do.
Draco!
Why?
You poisoned me!
You ran right into it!
Wait, I can solve
I
that,
didn't
Suki. Give me a moment.
I didn't expect your ass to put a poison toad down.
I'm not gonna put a poison toe down. Like, it was sitting still.
Poison gone.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I still hope Balthazar shows up and makes it.
Oh, I would love Valley Boy to show up.
Especially with Rise's, like, graphics.
My boy.
Because, like, think about it. Yeah, World made him look realistic, which don't get me wrong, I like. But imagine how vivid and, like, horrifying he'd look with the Rise graphics. I'd love to see that. Like,
My boy.
he would look straight out of a horror Halloween flick, and I'm like, yes, please. I may not like fighting in base world, but I warmed up him.
You're making me want to re-download World just to fight him, just to pick on him. I love him.
I think he was the first Elder Dragon I actually enjoyed the fight.
Yeah, I couldn't enjoy him in base world because like I couldn't close range him at all. But then in Iceborne, I warmed up to him, especially like for his not only just his normal form but his variant. I used to beat the crap out of his variant so much.
Hell out of him in Rise if he came here.
Oh,
Hell out of him. What is that sentence, Suki?
I would farm him.
He beat the hell out of him.
Oh,
Like
so
I did with Okaron.
obviously my sound must have been off because I heard hell out of him,
No.
not beat the hell out of him.
Yeah, no, sometimes Suki's audio doesn't let Discord, like Discord doesn't let it all come through.
Yours doesn't always either.
Well, yeah, but that's just Discord being a dick. My point. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, not just you, I was just making a point.
Well, I wasn't aiming that at anybody. I was just saying that from my end, sometimes yours doesn't either.
It's got a really weird way.
But yeah, Odogaron was my first level of the game. It's the reason why I started World. Balthazar was the first Elder Dragon I fell in love with. He fits all of the elements that I like. He's spooky, he's scary, he looks undead.
Well, that kind of goes.
Thank you for flinging me.
It kind of goes in hand in hand with the spooky and scary. So, I mean, he wouldn't be spooky and scary and look like a fucking bunny rabbit.
I
I'd
don't
love him
know.
even if he did.
What was that, Jade?
Nothing.
No, I heard you. It's just like, what do you mean you don't know? Have you seen some particularly terrifying bunnies? And do not mention the one out of Bloody Monty Python because that doesn't count.
Okay, so as the bunny doesn't look terrifying, it just is terrifying. There's a difference.
But still, it doesn't count. So, do you know any other horrifying bunnies?
The new version of Bugs Bunny out of the Looney Tunes.
We don't speak on that.
Yeah.
Hey, you said.
New versions of Looney Tunes.
It doesn't exist.
Yeah, new versions of Looney Tunes don't exist. Same with like new versions of Tom and Jerry. like people are gonna wonder, like, what's wrong with Tom and Jerry? Yeah, look at the original Tom and Jerry and then tell me why it's bad. Because the original Tom and Jerry was great because they didn't get, like, everyone knew it was a fucking cartoon, so there was no issues with anything. They could slapstick to hell, and there was everything under the sun. There was like different types of race jokes. There were.
Gila found.
Like,
Just for the bird.
I got it. There was cannibal jokes. There was like Hitler jokes. There was every single thing you could joke about, but within a cartoon concept. And I'm like, it's a cartoon, and yet today's era people bitch so hard that, like, now you got the new version, which is like hardly any update. Oh,
It's a baby.
you know what I've also found? The dog in Tom and Jerry, all
Spike?
yeah, Spike, all versions. He was a bit of a bully and an asshole, sure, but for the most part, he wasn't an asshole as the sake of being an asshole. So like,
Tom kept on annoying him or getting near too close to his son.
yeah, it's like for the most part, like don't get me wrong, there were a few episodes every now and then where he was an ass, but most of the time, no, he was fine. Look at today's episodes. My god, he is a prick. Like, I literally watched my niece playing with the toys while she was watching Tom and Jerry the other day, and literally, we had this whole episode with a premise where Spike is going in a car ride with the Master, and he then goes up to Tom and Jerry, strangles both of them, bringing them to his son, and says, "You two are going to watch my son, and I don't care what you say about it. And if anything happens to him, he pretty much threatens to hurt them." And I'm like, okay.
But in the first one, he did something like that, but he literally just tapped Tom on the thing
Yeah,
and said,
but
"Keep an eye on my son,
It
or
was
we're going to
always
have words."
yeah, it was only just that. It was never full on
Yeah,
threatening.
Like don't get me wrong, he was like there was often, like it wasn't often, but on a rare occasion in the original, he could be an ass, but that was just because like the episode like needed something like that. Most of the time, he was like just a casual dude, just looking after his son. And then you had this whole thing. It's just like this isn't even the only episode like that. There's multiple episodes where he's such a prick, and I'm like, what the fuck did they do to Spike? Why is he such an asshole? And again, what's he teaching his son? Imagine his son growing up with a father mentality like that. Like, his father's going to be like literally teaching him, which is like bullying others is easy as long as you make sure you're stronger than them.
Get your
Big
tongue
up.
off of me.
That's my job, asshole. You're dead now.
What?
He hit me with his tongue.
No.
Oh.
Suki,
Oh.
Jade's commenting on
Oh.
what William said.
Yeah. Oh.
Did the light bulb click?
Okay.
Yeah.
My scary question to you, William, is your tongue 3 times the length of your body?
It will be. When it comes to her body, his tongue is like the mask.
Oh yeah.
No.
You remember that scene from the club where the girl comes on stage and you see his eyes and tongue dart out of his face?
Hell no. So no.
Hell no. No.
Someone just throw a sleep toad at him.
You can't throw a toad.
I just saw a toad just yeet itself across in front of my screen at it.
Like, that's interesting, but you can't yeet a toad. Like, legitimately,
someone
it's
yeeted a toad.
well, you can't. It's legitimately not a mechanic that you can do in the game. You don't have the ability to throw toads.
One of the cats have that ability?
Well, they wouldn't throw a toad, but one of them... I don't know, does anyone have a sleep cat?
No.
I have a dog.
Then I have no idea what you're seeing, mate, but I think you're seeing shit. It's really funny that until Jet Williams said something, I actually forgot what we've been doing. I'm like on autopilot. I'm literally, I'm so used to like fighting more dangerous shit that when it comes to this shit, I'm like,
Fucking whore.
I'm just on autopilot stabbing him.
You a little bastard.
I'm more focused on our actual conversation than I am the monster.
Keep pushing the wrong button.
Wrong button!
Pull the lever, Kronk.
I also think that I chose the right weapon for this. I don't know what
Finally.
I don't know what Volvidon's weak to, but like I have fire weapons on at the moment, and I think he's weak to fire because I keep getting like orange numbers.
Everyone nice and healthy?
Oh yeah, my life health.
I shall put this to good use.
Yeah.
Nothing personal, buddy.
Must really want to rip off his claws. I got 3 claws.
Maybe I get one more so you get set.
Sadly, I can't carve once.
I got
One more
2
time.
I got 2 paralyzed sacks, so apparently I was after his sacks.
Oh great, you're off the sack.
Time for some shopping.
Jade, what did you get?
I think I got it tied.
Oh, you're off his ass.
Oh.
Don't ask me what I got because I wasn't paying attention.
See, that I expected Jade to say. But apparently he was focused. He was focused enough to realize he got its ass.
Well done.
Well, it was the shape of a monster hide, so I think it was his hide.
Yeah, so you got his ass. Oh,
Well, I got its rick-rack. What's a rick-rack?
A what?
oh, what?
Yeah, it's Rick Rack. I got one too.
What the fuck's a Rick?
Bro, I think it's something on his back. I think it's one of his back plates.
Draco, you are the resident expert in animals and such. Tell us which part of the anatomy is a rick-rack.
Given the fact
Even
that,
I got one.
given the fact of like how the monsters in Monster Hunter don't have the same biological physiology as real life animals, I actually can tell you to go fuck yourself with that one. Because
Look it up.
they're
Actually,
like, for instance, if I want to make a perfect,
Literally, the thing he said, it's from its back.
yeah, if I want a perfect example, look no further than one of Suki's all-time favorites, Brachydios, or fucking Raging Brachydios, with its organ called the Immortal Reactor. Tell me one fucking monster in the real life world that has an immortal fucking reactor!
I mean, if you want the actual definition from looking it up, it's a design on clothing.
Did we hunt the Lady Gaga of Volvidons? Was this just a bad romance? Alright, so we have if we're going by
Wait. What was I supposed to look up after the mission?
after recording. Calm down. So being that William's logic was the fact that we don't fight the mud train because apparently we're versed in the world, we have the banana croc and Jade's favorite, what does he nickname it? Blightalatrion.
Well, okay, just to give some information for the people at home.
They all know.
Don't try. What about information?
Okay, fine.
When Draco was describing the monster to me, he described it does sleep, does blast, does poison, and when I was like, wait, it does all these sort of ailments. What's a monster that does elements? Elatrion. Blight Elatrion!
Yeah, the only thing it doesn't do, I think, is paralyzation. I think it does, like, everything else. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't do bleed. Because it's a rock, it can't bleed. Viserys is a definition of I ain't got time to bleed.
I ain't got time for that.
So again, Viserys or the banana croc?
Aren't we up to the urgent quest?
No, we've still got one more. We've got 4 out of 5 done.
Are you sure? Because I have urgent quest.
Then you must have done a mission, or one of the main missions, when you weren't supposed to, because the only main missions that you should have ticked in the in the set 2-star quest
Is Bishadon, Pookie
Pookie,
Pookie,
Kesu,
Kesu,
and Volvidon.
Volvidon, which just did, and Rathian.
Yes, that's a main mission. You shouldn't have done that because that ticks you off.
Oh, we can still do the other ones.
It's any of the things with them, as I said before, anything with those markers next to them, we're not allowed to do. So you've done something that the people like the rest of us haven't done.
How'd that happen?
You must have done it off camera because we didn't do that. I haven't got it ticked.
Well, I apologize. I don't know how that happened.
Jade.
Yeah.
So, no, we're not up to the urgent quest.
Banana.
You're just an overachiever.
Banana.
Banana croc. Da, 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 da. Banana croc. Da, da, da.
None of that.
None of that. Da, da, da. Oh, okay.
You felt me
well-
staring at you, didn't you?
Maybe. Do you have a comment, Jade?
It's already been said. Ah, the beautiful silence.
I'm making my food! Shut the fuck up!
What?
Let me eat in peace, my man! I don't know, I didn't want to say, like, asshole bitch. I just wanted to, like, say something different once.
Let me eat my food.
Let me eat my food in peace!
Nah.
I mean, you've seen how skinny my ass is, I need it. I still don't fucking understand how they stay fit with just Dungo.
It's special Dongo.
I don't give a shit. There is no way in hell that has enough nutrition between, you'd have to eat a shit ton of that if it did have the nutrition, and even then, my god. Oh, everything just went, like, fast forward for a second. Like, literally, I got up and everyone just, like, teleported different locations. I'm like, okay. Fine.
Well, that's just us practicing our instant transmission, Draco.
A shallow forest stream coursing through the night. Amid the sound of water, a beast prepares to fight. Those who go in unprepared will bow before its might. Bathing in the falls, it waits, using water as its shield. Yellow collar standing proud, its fang shall never yield.
Got you.
I can't wait till we get Almadron, because that is, like, I'm definitely putting that armor on my dog.
Yes, because you're like... You sacrifice your dog's mortality for immortality.
Well, sacrifice my dog's mortality for Zoids!
Does the dog get a say in this?
No,
No.
because the dog can't speak English in this game. Which is,
Like the cats.
which is, I think, like, the world...
Who didn't take their meat?
I got
I got mine.
I got my meat. My meat's right in my hand. Giggity.
Senpai. Senpai.
Oh, I know where banana.
It's senpai.
I know where Banana Cock is because, well, the other two marks on the map is Rathian and Blue. So and then hello, Banana Boy.
Teach us your spongy rays.
I actually really like Spun Boy here. Because, like, the Banana Croc just, like, amuses me to no end.
I'm gathering birdies.
Like, don't get me wrong, I love Jagras. Like, he was my first introductory monster to a monster in the game. He's not my favorite introductory monster, because I found out there was a kangaroo raptor in the previous game. I am so disappointed I didn't get to fight that. But,
Thank you.
what's it?
You're mine. I'm kidnapping snakes.
Oh,
What do the snakes do?
They were cute.
And now
what
you
they
wear
did.
them. And now you wear them like a feather boa.
Yes, but while they're alive. The Suki does not hurt them.
Suki no hurt snake.
No. Snake is good, Bubba.
It's time for fish!
Ah! Did you say fish?
Fish! Ow, that was I just did the dumbest mistake there. He hit me, and then I'm like, oh, don't worry, I'll wire bug straight back to him and, like, continue attacking him. Wire bug right straight directly into the path of his tail. Because, like, that
Draco.
like that second attack he does where he flicks you with his tail, I pretty much just wire bug straight into that.
William, why are
Yes.
you melting the sponge?
What?
doesn't anyone else like the melty sponge?
Who's melting what now?
Pardon?
Can I have some fucking context?
I don't know, are you allowed it? Have you unlocked that DLC?
I will stab you.
The thunder weapon I'm hitting, and I was doing the zappy thing to its thrill.
Oh. Because I'm like, why is he complaining about you cooking it when I'm the one using fire weapons? Oh, he's going to 3.
He's going to pretend to be a sleeping Rajang.
Thank God we don't have to fight that this early.
Oh fuck no.
The Rajang comes out of nowhere.
Rajan comes out of nowhere cracking his knuckles like, welcome to the School of Hard Knocks. Only student, you 4.
Your lesson? In pain!
That just makes me think of Nappa.
The minor in pain!
It's just like, you went to college? What'd you study? Child psychology.
Really?
With a minor in pain! I am Nappa, and this is Vegeta. He was a prison. Shut up, Nappa! Bitch.
God damn it, Nappa. That's good to have Nappa back.
It's always
Been
good
too
to have
long.
Nappa back. Nappa's eternal.
Can you stop backing away? Just accept my hammer to your head!
I think you need to throw a Pokeball at it.
I don't think that'll work in this situation.
Have you tried?
Have you?
I don't have a Pokeball. Give me a Pokeball and I'll try it.
God damn it, Draco.
Would you like a modern day one or an ancient day one?
An ancient day, fuck yes.
With steam power?
Well, that, and I've seen how the trade system works. It's fucking amazing.
You could get her a Zhang.
Well, it's more effective, like, you know how, like, the trade animations, like, make it all look dazzling and fancy? The ancient one? Oh, it's my favorite one yet. Literally, like, when you capture a Pokemon in the Pokeball, when you know it's captured, you'll see it shake, but when it's actually captured, your Pokeball will shoot up a little flare from the top of the Pokeball that's like a victory, just a tiny little firework, just to show you that you've captured it. Here's the thing though, that's actually a feature in its trade system, because when you trade them, you know how like you have the part where like the Pokeball just jumps up into the air and goes into the ether to trade?
Yeah.
In this one, because it's ancient times and it doesn't have magic to repel it into the air, it does something different. Oh wait, yeah, Turnaround's going to...
We can't go that way. Because we can't swim.
You know. But literally, the Pokeballs literally, when you trade in the new game, because they don't have the whole Mystic Mumbo Jumbo where it could just vanish into the ether out due to whatever magic, in this one, the Pokeballs go upside down, and that part that's just a little fireworks, it actually ignites with literally a rocket engine, and you see the Pokeball from that little like the little flame coming out of it darts up into the air like a rocket. It repels itself up through rocket powered Pokeball. And that's how the trade system works. It looks so fucking cool.
Okay, who put fireworks into the Pokeball?
I don't know.
What happened in the generation? Why did we lose this beautiful technology?
Because we got technology.
Stupid. I would rather keep with the rocket-powered frickin' Pokeball.
Like, to quote a meme, did you upgrade your technology? Yes. What did it cost you? What did it cost you? Cool effects.
I have not heard that one before.
I just made that one up, to be honest. Like, that one, legitimately, I just made up, and do you think I should make that a meme?
Yes.
I'll see if I can get that meme template and I'll try that.
Because technically, you think of like steampunk style and such. It works with that, because that's Victorian steam engine technology and such. But we got new technology nowadays, which is less fancy and less flashy.
Yeah.
What did it cost you? Style.
Yeah, I'll even say that. I won't put cool effects, I'll just say what it cost you, style. Oh. I love Ludroth so much.
I'll be taking this.
I should probably play it.
Ironically enough, one thing that's really funny, Jade, is that one of my 2 all-time favorite characters for it, and so because I have a somewhat thing for them, is the same character I was mocking in my Brilliant Diamond series with the cute voice. Like Mars, who looked adorable, so we kept giving her the cute voice up until like the very last couple seasons. Her ancient character, I actually really like and I think she's hot, so literally she's like one of my favorite characters. Though she says one of the most horrible puns in the game and I partially can't forget that.
Well, that's perfectly balanced, like all things should be there.
Actually, yeah, she's hot, she does puns. Sometimes bad puns. I like her. Actually, yeah, she's like...
She's counterpart to you, so why are you complaining?
Yeah, she's kind of like a waifu. She's kind of like probably my wife of the game, since I can't have a Cynthia of the game. Because I'm not interested in having a husbando. No fucking thank you. Yeah, Cynthia's ancient form is a male, and I'm like, I don't have a thing for hot guys, so sorry, but no.
Outdated problems require outdated solutions.
Okay, I'll give you a point for that, because that joke even works, being the fact that, well, ancient game. That joke works on too many levels. It should be a crime.
You're welcome.
No, after that, you're done.
I'm off. My plant needs me.
Jades? Suki, do not...
Suki, do not what?
Suki, do not jump on that rocket. There's a planet full of Jades.
Well, I'm gone.
I just realized that something. Well, I just thought it's like when you said that, and it's making me laugh. Yeah, it's like Planet of Jade, right? And Suki goes, do you know what the first thing that popped in my head was?
What?
What's this? What's this? There's senpais everywhere. What's this? There's senpais in the air.
I won't even deny it.
Like, I just thought of like a weird fucking version of that song, but apparently works. It's like, oh, it's instead of talking about snow, she's talking about fucking senpais. I don't know why the character decided to put his weapon away right in front of the monster, so the monster ran me over. That was smart. I need better weapon.
No, you just need better skill.
No, I need better weapons because I keep bouncing. Like,
Oh. You need sharper weapons.
yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, for the first few hits, I'm fine, but like, I go into yellow sharpness quite easily, and with these weapons, and then I'm like, I just bounce. Because I've got like a few hits of green, which is fine. The moment I hit yellow, at least half my hits, if not more, bounce.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, fine. It's on skulls anyway.
I saw her going to sleep while I was halfway through the air. I was like,
Yeah, that usually happens. Like, at least one of us has had that issue where it's like, we're stuck in animation lock, the moment we see it's falling asleep, and it's like, ah, well.
well, I guess we're gonna get a small wake up hit.
The only thing that's funny is that's the one time you want to miss. Like, that's the one time that you hope you actually miss.
And then you don't.
And then you
You
don't.
try very hard to miss. It's as though it's like magnetically attracted to it.
Pretty much.
It's like bending bullets, but
It's like bending bullets. That's like the most obscure comparison you could have done.
oh, trust me, give me time. I can give you more obscure ones.
Oh no, Digard, with your intelligence, I can believe that you would take long to get like even more obscure ones. I'm just going by like the current moment.
What do you mean? We're just playing Monster Hunter, fighting a sponge, and I'm making a reference to a movie from 2008?
Something that far back.
It was something when we were young.
Feels about right, 2008. Because that was a good year for films. That was a damn good year.
Most of the early 2000s, most of the late 90s, early 2000s was an era of like really good movies. Like, a lot of your best action movies came out in like the 80s and 90s, but some of them came out in the early 2000s. Like between 2000 and like 2010ish, like there was a lot of good movies. Most, like, don't get wrong, I'm not saying like there's like movies started being bad after that. Like, it was kind of 50-50. There were good movies and bad movies, but back then there was like majoritively good. Well, I think that's just because people knew what they were doing and didn't see.
No one really did.
But
And
then
not everyone had a stick up their ass about that.
That's offensive.
Yeah, that.
Do you have a comment, Jade?
It's not that they didn't know what they were doing. It's more that they actually gave a damn about what they were doing.
Well, that and the fact that like everyone now is like,
Anyway, heals everyone?
I shall put this to good
Thanking you.
thank you. The monster is dead though.
Out some stamina.
It looks like it's sleeping.
With its eyes in the water. More stamina.
Oh,
Oh!
it is a sponge, so
It sleeps by absorbing water.
Makes sense.
you should know this thing will never wet the bed.
This bed's already wet.
Exactly. You can't wet what's already wet, unless you go by the terminology that water isn't wet, and that's one of the dumbest. No, I'm not gonna get into it. I'm just gonna say that is still to this day one of the dumbest debates people could think of.
Yeah, because of semantics.
Yeah, I'm like, really? Who fucking cared enough to start this?
Someone who likes
What?
to bigger and bait.
Like, we're not getting into it, Suki, but like, one of the dumbest conversations to ever spark, ever, was the the semantics behind, is water wet? And the,
Into that.
like, yeah, we're not getting into that, but I still say that is one of the dumbest conversational arguments people have ever thought of. There could be so much better arguments that you could be having in today's era. And you pick that? Oh, we're up to
I have. Yeah, I was gonna say I have urgent quests for him. Is that supposed to happen?
Well, yes, for the rest of us, it's supposed to happen. Someone got it early because someone didn't pay attention to the quests he was doing.
I'm sorry,
Why
I
can I just
thought...
feel like your head like doing that sideways tilt you do when you're doing that? I can just see it.
Yeah, I can feel it.
Maybe.
There's no maybe about it, honey. You know it.
So, I guess next episode's going to be Mango Melon.
Yes.
Yes, that's what they call him.
Well, that's what I started calling when
Yep.
when it first came out. I don't know about other people.
No, I do too. He's also Fire Kitty.
Oh my god, how have I never noticed this?
Well, one of several.
How have I never noticed? Have either of you come over to these cats?
The drumming cats?
Yeah. Look at their names.
They have names?
Yes, go.
You never noticed that, Draco?
I've never come close to these
Drummer.
cats.
Tash the drummer.
No. Ignore the drum
Ba-dum.
parts. But
Oh.
You guys, for real, never freaking noticed this?
again, I have a reason. I've never come close to these cats.
Draco, when this game came out, I tried pointing this out to you. And all I got was a, okay, out of you.
It was about cats.
Pay the fuck attention to me next time, motherfucker.
Take your own advice, motherfucker.
I do more
Hang
than half
on,
the
Mr.
time.
Master, whatever. I can't even say your fucking name.
Go.
There you
Just-
go.
It's Gojo.
Call him Kakashi.
Wait, it's Gojo or Hojo?
Everyone calls him Kakashi.
Oh, you mean the ninja boy?
Yeah, everyone calls him like.
This
Yeah,
guy
everyone calls
wishes.
him Kakashi.
If you're talking about this guy, everyone wish like I don't care who calls him Kakashi. He wishes he was Kakashi. This guy does not deserve that title.
He's the hippie version or the surfer version of him.
And it's Utsuchi. Or Utsushi. So just put.
I'm just gonna call him Sushi.
Yeah, just call him Sushi because there's no way in hell you should call him Kakashi. He's a moron.
You are now categorized as Master Sushi.
Aha, you're here.
Anyway,
Yeah, so we'll leave it there. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video so far, my friends. Make sure to hit the bell notification icon down below to be notified whenever...
A little tongue-tied, are we?
Yeah, I swear...
Forget to headbutt the bell.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Like, I spoke so fast that, like, eventually my brain, like, ran its course and just fell off a cliff. But, yeah. So, leave a like, leave a subscribe, headbutt that bell. Do it now. Headbutt the like button.
Face plant.
Just take your computer, look, find find both the like button and the bell, and just headbutt your computer. Just like with enough force. Don't go wrong. Here's a challenge: try hit them both with the same headbutt. There you go, people. I probably should put a warning now that we're joking because I feel like there's probably going to be at least one idiot that actually would try that.
we're not responsible for any property damage.
The Void is not responsible for any damage to harm or personal effects if you follow our stupid mistakes.
You're stupid if you follow it, but we love you for it.
We are more like we're like Jackass or whatever. It's like any comments or stunts that we perform is done by trained idiots. Please do not try this at home. Anyway, leave a like, subscribe.
So you don't have to.
Leave a like, subscribe, check out videos, and we shall see you in the next video. Thank you and
Thank you and goodbye.